Southland-based Orphans Aid International is expanding, setting up services in Nepal and India. Director Sue van Schreven says New Zealanders have been contacting the agency, asking them to help children living in poverty.
Elderly New Zealand lady telling us about a situation there, and she was sort of sending, a few $5 sort of offerings to Kathmandu, and she'd been talking about the children not having food and the needs, and I sort of felt, well, this woman is either getting ripped off or she needs some help. Went to Calcutta and Kathmandu, and when I got there, I was really quite surprised. I've seen, some poverty, but I was surprised how hard it was for people working with children and for the children, sort of almost concentration camp kind of. Well, not that's maybe a bit extreme, probably is extreme saying, but it sort of felt like that. Felt like this is hard. These kids, they know what it's like to go without, they know what it's like to suffer. And then our attention turned to this other home in Kathmandu, which we thought was running quite well from what we'd heard, but running quite well, really quite needy, say the kids going without food, and like we bought a simple thing, buy a big branch of bananas, something like $4 for a huge pile of bananas, and it made the kids' day. They're jumping around just because they got a banana. But these kids, they really don't have anything, very, very basic. So we're just wanting to support the home, get it running on a good footing, pay some people just a very moderate wage to take care of the children, to give them some love, get them an education, and just try and really break that cycle.
You were in Calcutta, India as well, and you're going to set up a medical station there. Tell us about that.
Clinic, yes. So Calcutta is, I was surprised with Calcutta, just the amount of poverty. I was thinking maybe there'd be pockets of it, but it just went on and on and on and on, seeing kids fossicking through the rubbish and begging on the streets, and people with no legs crawling across the roads, and just situations that we don't see here. Lynn and I came across a child that we thought was dying. His eyes were rolling back in his head. He wasn't responding, just a wee fellow lying on the ground. And we wanted to get some medical help for him. Let's take him to the hospital, let's get an ambulance. But because of this kid is a street kid, no one will tend to him. We saw straight away that there was a huge need. Kids with malaria, kids with scabs all over their faces, kids just teeth falling out, and I don't know how they survive. I really don't. So in conjunction with some Indian people that are working with these children, we've committed to finding a trained doctor who will actually specialise with these children. Well, it's a challenge to us, so we do need help with that. We need to do a fresh fundraising drive, especially for sponsorship for the home in Kathmandu and for sponsorship for the doctor's clinic. We're still getting a budget on that, but we're looking really at needing about another $3,000 a month